What's up, my lovely pecan babies and gang? We back with part 2 of the life of Clinton. This is a new Sims 4 LP that I'm playing with, and I'm just gonna go on and get into it because it's a bit chaotic right now. Like, not, but it's just I'm just loading everything up, and it was a bit like broken. Turn it down a little bit. So me and Luna just got done opening presents and everything out of this little free gift box. There also is another one we could see for present. He opening one with Luna. It had said already what he had got. It was like Clinton received one, the Incrediator by Grill Mania. If it's not down here in this inventory, then it's in the household inventory. Oh, this is the grill. How much is that? Oh, $1,300. How much was that future cook cube that we found? $325. Oh, my boy really had found some stuff. But I think he gonna keep this because you can ask this like a future cube. Like you can ask it different questions. So my boy just over here becoming good friends with everybody because he did join the so they basically at this boutique where they gonna like get him some clothes, so he needs to go and change. He can't change over there because it look like somebody in there. So where can he change at? I guess he could do it right here. Let's see. Okay, y'all, so we back. So I don't even know what part that it started, that it paused on, but basically we're still at the boutique shop. Now Clinton is finally, in the dressing room getting ready to try on his outfits and everything. We really fixing him up, doing the little changes and everything, because at first I didn't have the mod where they could have 4 traits, they could only have 2. So now I got where he could have 4 traits, so we're just putting it more to traits that are more like him. And as you all can remember in the first episode that I did with the Clinton's life and introduced you all to Clinton, I had him as a kind of a depressed and hacker sim. So I had only one emotional trait and then I think one hobby. So he was at first depressed, as you all know from the first episodes, me explaining his life, his childhood and everything, how he was with his mom and dad all the way up to the ages of 9, because they split up, they divorced and everything, and they thought that them co-parenting and everything would be too much on Clinton, so they just left him in a foster adopted home and everything, far away from the city that they was originally from, and they just stay out of contact with him, but word around town, it spread it, and it got back to Clinton's father's brother, who is his uncle. We all know him as Daryl Bowman. We all know him as Daryl McBowen. Daryl, yeah, y'all know him but Uncle Daryl. But we're gonna call him Uncle Dad because, like I say, we're changing up my boy's traits because he is more so getting out of that depressed stage. Even though he had this trait, he was never in a sad mood because his auntie Melinda and his uncle Daryl was always, promoting and instilling in him confidence, faith, saying they love him. Raising him was the best thing that they had to do. It taught them, more about, themselves and how to raise, a child of their own, because Daryl and Melinda, are, currently in their 40s and everything, and they hadn't had a child like the whole time that they have been together for these, 25 years. So they've been together for 25 years, but, but, um, like I say, like, the fact that they've been together that long and, do the booty so much but never conceived a child, they wanted to really raise Clinton up right and give him that solid foundation home to where now Melinda is expecting her child. So she is in second trimester and she is due to give birth soon. So that was the little thing that I didn't mention in part one, but this is going to be part two to still episode two. And yeah, so Melinda is expecting a child with Daryl. Like, it finally happened after, of Night of Woohoo, and, like, it wasn't forced or anything. It was just, bound to end up happening stuff anyway. Because they had done been having sex and stuff, prior to that, but she just wasn't getting pregnant and stuff. She was starting to concern, like, was it something with her? Daryl kind of thought it was something with him, but it just wasn't the right timing. But they never really worried too much because they was raising up this handsome boy right here, Clinton, so he's not depressed anymore. He's more so of a mama's boy because his auntie is his mom. Like, that's his auntie is his mom, and his aunt Clinton is her baby. Like, that's her child. That's her firstborn son and stuff like that. So anything he have to talk to and stuff, like, he's always talking to her about it. So he's a mama boy. He's not depressed anymore in that phase. He still wants to be a hacker and everything, even though he kind of been thinking about getting more into soccer. So I think that's what we're gonna go with. Cause lately he's been so in tune with sports and just watching like these sports and stuff, and Daryl really doesn't too much try and pressure him to like get in any activities since he is new to like this new high school and everything, and back out here in the city, where they not really too used to, but familiar with, but it's still he's still new to like being out here and stuff, cause he is originally from 𝚙𝚒𝚘𝚞𝚌. So he's originally from, the birds and stuff. Not the birds, but like the the slum birds. Like, they never stayed in the suburbs, but like it was like a area where they built the projects out there to look fancier, to make it look like the birds, but it was still the slum. So they still call it like the slum birds. So that's where he originally come from, where he was with his mom and dad. But Daryl's wife right here, Melinda, which is his aunt, is from Windenburg. So she's a Windenburg native to the T. Like, that was her first language and everything. But she got to learn Simlish through, communicating with Clinton, like wanting to be that parent, like when they had to adopt him around, when they came to get him from the foster, care home. He was going on about 11 and everything, but she really just took into him and wanted to learn, and he learned Windenburgish too. And Daryl only knows Windenburgish. Like, he's been out here staying with Melinda 25 years. He never really grew up with his brother them and everything, so he doesn't even speak English at all. So that's another thing about him. But he does want to learn a little bit more languages. So I try to keep things a little bit realistic. So we probably should give him a zodiac sign. what did it say? Sims with the spiritual trait believe in a higher power through meditation and reflection. It's like if only I had spa day, like that would be cool because he could actually meditate and stuff like that. But that spiritual thing doesn't really work when you don't have it. So we're gonna just get him a zodiac sign. So I'm a Leo, but I'm not gonna get him a Leo. If I wasn't a Leo, I guess I'm gonna go with a Scorpio. While somewhat withdrawn from social activities, Scorpios are forceful and determined in more practical pursuits. Attracted to Scorpio, Pisces, and Leo. Repel against Libra and Aquarius.
Oh.
Alright, so my boy's a
Sure.
Scorpio.
Whoa!
Let's go to social now. He is easy to talk to, but he's more so of outgoing. Like, these Sims gain powerful moodlets from friendly socialization, have their social need decay quickly, and gain more negative moodlets when their social need is low. So let's go with that, since he is in this club. So he is like, really, his aspiration is going good when it comes to like being a party animal. It's just he have yet to attend or throw any parties. But now that he's in the club, I think he wants to be the leader of that club instead of like actually focusing on throwing an actual party now. So now he kind of got the big head and wants to kind of dominate and get ahead and be like the top dude in this popular club that he's in now. So we're not going to cut his hair or anything, but we are going to go ahead on and like change his fit. So he in his cold weather fit. So I'm gonna just make a new cold weather outfit. And this boutique is supposed to have like the finer things, like just some very good clothes that's like nice looking and like kind of like, you know, consider what they would like, you know. Really, it's just they just making him trying to be perfect when he already perfect, like. But they just want him to kind of look more badass, basically. They like, you look good, don't get me wrong, but you could really look more badass, dude, if you just, you know, spice up your style a little bit. So that's what they basically got him doing. Cause not to mention that they still got him out and it's like way past his curfew. I think we're gonna actually keep him on the shoes that he had on with that one, but he's just gonna get like a new top and these jeans and stuff for like his his cold weather wear. So now we're going to like hot weather. So this is his hot weather wear that we don't even really see him in, so we're not changing that. This is just his sleep wear. Sports wear. Formal is good. All of his other outfits are good. It's just we gotta change him from this, cause True Religion, these and stuff is not really out in the time that he in. The Nikes and stuff cool, Uh-oh, I should have thought about that. He was not gonna have any bottoms on. But the shoes is cool, but
Ho-ho.
all that stuff, like, I wanted to be kind of like base game EA still based on, like,
Huh.
like the early 19, you know, 80s or something at least. So we trying to go for like he's still gonna be him. He's not trying to like impress
Mm-hmm.
or be real fancy for anybody, but he's just gonna try and like, do the best that he can to look
Huh.
proper in a way for them. Like where's that open shirt? Okay, we could go with like a nice little cardigan. That blends in with his skin too much. Let's see, we definitely gotta change these pants though. And like get him some jewelry for that chest.
Hmm.
Really like, he's like, bump them. Who says that I gotta be professional? Uh-oh, y'all, I keep forgetting that he gotta have on some bottoms. He's like, I'm gonna put on whatever I wanna put on. They gonna like me or not, they're the ones that wanted me to join so bad. So they must have liked it, how authentic I was. I don't know why they brought me out here. He's like, I'm gonna be myself. He's like, even if they don't buy this for me, I'll get it for me. Let's go with like more some like base game type shoes this time.
Ooh.
What
Ah.
color shoes should we do, y'all? I was thinking the green. Then we're gonna have to change
Huh.
the top. Cause he like a skater type boy. He ain't trying to look good for them. He about to put on what he wanna put on.
Mm-hmm.
True religion or what, he gonna have it. Alright, that ain't bad. That ain't a bad fit. Let's see what other jackets and stuff look good with it. Hopefully it don't be glitching in the game.
Hmm. Ha-ha.
Let's see what's some different shorts. Or like pants. Not those. Let's see.
Ooh.
Maybe we should go with like some bad boy type jeans with the long pole, Mr. Long D. You know he like F it. Bon D niggas, they finna see the real me. He like they should already see the real me though. Like I'm just being myself. Ain't finna dress cool for nobody. But my boy like if they don't like how I dress, bump. Like, yeah, crip for life in this motherfucker. He like, yeah, now I think I'm ready to hit them streets now. So my boy got his feet, he like, now them motherfuckers get like, now they got something to say. They gonna have to say it to my face, but they ain't studying that jump. So that the feet he got. So shoot. So we back, y'all, and my boy just basically chatting with Luna and stuff about the clothes he just got and stuff, and he's like, and he's also paranoid and worried because it's currently going on 1 a.m. and he hasn't, even called his aunt or uncle to even let them know what's going on. So, nor has he did his homework, but he's trying to do it now. So at least when he gets there, they can't say, and your homework isn't even done. So now he gotta try and do his homework real quick while they here.
Ship Noid. None of fish. You sharp?
He's like, I gotta try and do my homework or my dad's gonna kill me. Cause they don't know that he was in a foster care and was adopted by his uncle and stuff. But she's like, okay, well, I'm gonna just talk to my brother real quick and we're gonna probably head out soon. She just staring at him. She's like, he is so cute while he does his homework. Look at Sergio now. He done got a new hairstyle. He just cash apping for everything that he don't got Clinton. So he gotta finish his homework. It's almost going on 2. He is going to be in so much trouble. Okay, he reached painting level 2.
Yumba!
He's like, ugh, even when I think about it, crap, I'm gonna be in trouble. Then he's tipsy, I don't even know when he drunk anything. So I think we're gonna have like Luna to like try and like see if she can get in with Clinton. But Clinton doesn't find her attractive. But we'll just see. We'll have her to like, first of all, let's see, do she think he's attractive herself? Okay, she don't think he's attractive either, so they just really good friends. They like best friends. Maybe it's Sophia that likes him. So she's gonna be like, I'm so glad you could join the club with us. It's gonna be so much fun. That's not what I was trying to do. And he's still doing his homework. So Sergio finally coming over to talk to us. He's like, okay, I cashed out the lady everything. So how are you liking your new fits? He's like, that that everyday outfit, I don't know if that's a bit proper for our club, but if you like it, then it's fine. He's like, yeah. So don't bother me about it, bro. She's gonna ask Clinton to become her best friend forever. He's like, bro, you all had me out so late just to do this. I got carried away. I gotta get home. She's like, oh, before you go, can I ask you to be my best friend forever? He's like, sure, what the heck? Like, you all guys are, like, technically family. You all bought me some clothes, right? She's like, heck yeah. She's like, consider us like your stepbrother and stepsister. He's like, yeah, I'll see you around then, stepsis. So it says that's my dog from Mama Boy's trait. You like the sibling I never had. Never thought I'd be comfortable enough to let somebody else claim my mama, but you the one. Alright, so he like, hey, spreading the cheer with holiday lights. Okay, everything going pretty good. Now he feeling flirtatious, but my boy gotta go home. She's like, I could give you a ride if you want me to. He's like, you sure about that? She's like, I'm your bestie, heck yeah. So we finna control her and let her go and like get him a ride back to the crib. It's almost 4 a.m., but he probably gonna get there still at like 3. And he is gonna have some explaining to do. So y'all, we'll see y'all when he get back to the crib. Alright, y'all, so we back. So Sophia, I mean not Sophia, but Savon, the our neighbor, I think, or nah, she not our neighbor or nothing, but she is the leader of our club basically. But she just said that she would give us a ride home instead of Luna, cause she didn't want to. She made Luna like have to like do something else pertaining to the gathering. She didn't want her to have to drive all the way out here. So he's gonna try and like see if he can convince her to step down so he can be the leader. But I don't think that. I think that if she steps down, he still wouldn't be the leader. It could probably like, I really like leading Paragons. I'm pretty sure that the members would say that I'm doing a good job. He's like, I know, it's not that you're doing a bad job. She's like, look, sweetie, you are new to Paragons. We let you in. Don't disrupt the flow of things. She said, I'm the leader of Paragons. I think it's great. Look, we asking her, we like, come on. What? She's like, you're right, Clinton. Maybe you should lead Paragons. What? Is he the leader? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My boy's the leader. My boy's the leader of the Paragon. She stepped down. Yeah, stepped down to the king. Like, what? He thinks she's unattractive, but that's cause really Jensen don't be too much digging the snow bunny chicks, like the white chocolates. He really like chocolate girls. Cause let me see. He don't really got like, yeah, she is our neighbor. Yeah, she's our neighbor. The one who my dad trying to get with, actually, who he be fantasizing about. Even though she's a young adult and Sergio likes her. So that's what Clinton basically said, tried to throw that in there with his sneaky butt, cause she didn't just let him have it like that. Like, he had to say something to like win over and be the leader, because it's like she was saying everything was great, then she just gave up so suddenly. So it's a successful cope from successfully overthinking leader. Your sin has taken matters into their own hands. Their coup was successful, and the torch of leadership has passed forcefully. Look, he is so sneaky. My boy did it. My boy, bro. We got my boy on Demon Time. He like, yeah. He like, yeah. He like, what you thought? He going to sleep though. He gotta pee. My boy like, yeah. I was no match after I said what I had to say about Sergio. Even though he basically didn't say nothing, but he's like, are you sure you really want to be leading this group and you might have Sergio's baby? She's like, what? Who's gonna have Sergio's baby? He's like, you think I don't know that he has a huge crush on you? She needs to go. Y'all, like, I literally just went through like a whole I went through the whole process of him coming back, getting chewed out and everything by his uncle for being late and everything about the house rules. And yes, Clinton did lose the argument and his uncle did win. And his uncle definitely would have told his butt to not be in his bed and not in his house and at school. But as I was saying, the part that wasn't being recorded or none of that, cause I forgot that I had paused it. Like, anyways, his auntie told him to get dressed, act like he was going to school and everything. And then once his dad gets in his car and leaves to, not his dad, but his uncle gets in the car to leave to go to to work, he's gonna come back in, call in, sit to school, and he's gonna stay and get some rest because Daryl went off on him, but not in too much of a mean, hasty, nasty way or nothing like that. Or he was just very upset and worried that Clinton did not call them or notify them about, his whereabouts. And then plus, like, y'all seen how late the time ended up being. Like, he didn't really get to the house till like 5 a.m. And then he had like school in 2 more hours. And his auntie was very worried and stuff too. But like I say, he loves his auntie Derry like she is his mom. So after Daryl got done chewing him out about the house rules and everything, she had a deep conversation with him and everything at the dinner table and was like, I know that you're upset with Daryl and I know you're hating this house right now. And I know, you're kind of upset with us, but we was just really worried. You have to understand that Daryl was really worried at you because Clinton got really upset and he was like, you're not my dad anyway, so why do you care what I do? And he's like, Daryl was like, as long as you're in my house, I'm going to care about what you're doing. And you may not be my son, but I took and raised you in from a very dark place because that foster home would not love you. as much as we, your own flesh and blood, will. And he's like, how you consider my flesh and blood when my own dad and mom left me out there? They left me at that foster home. So they was kind of, going at it and everything, but the uncle still won at the end of the day because he had more logical reasons and proof and everything of how he knows his curfew is at 7 p.m. So why are you breaking curfew coming in at 5 a.m.? Not even when you said you was gonna leave. You came all the way at 5 a.m., son. And he's like, we just can't have that type of activity here, Clinton. So Clinton was upset and everything, but Melinda came and talked to him and everything, and she started crying and stuff, and Clinton just didn't really like that and stuff like that. So he felt really bad and everything, cause that's like, him hurting his mom and everything at the same time. So, he kind of, didn't want to hurt her, that it ain't even really about Daryl, but long as he just don't hurt her again. So she was nice enough to tell him that trick to like get him to be able to stay home and out of school for today. So they both are going to work, cause she was like, I'm going to work and you are going to take your butt in that house and you are going to get you some rest. And I don't want to hear another peep of this activity, and I don't want this going on again. She's like, we're going to get us a chore and activity board put up, and it's going to have your curfews and everything on there, so your curfew is 7 p.m. And he's like, fine. But yeah, y'all, he just finna go on and get him some rest, and that's gonna be the end of this Sims for LP episode 2 of Clinton's life. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Love y'all. Peace.